Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash, and I appreciate you being here. This is Trucker News, or as I like to say, hashtag Trucker News. Let's get after it. These are the news stories that I think are important. A little disclaimer up front, I am illiterate. I'm a truck driver, barely got a GED 20 years ago, and hey, I'm here to read to you, so what could go wrong, right? All right, I got good stories, though. I got to give me that. I'm up on my stories. I got my good stories. First story, we're going to go over truck driver crashed through a Kroger on purpose. Damn it, boy. And then we're going to say $2 million bond set for a driver in intentional Texas DPS crash. Woo! Drivers getting crazy out here. Marijuana testing took thousands of truckers off the road in 2023, endangering supply chain, a pro pot group says. Whew, that was a mouthful of a title right there. Indiana cops set up enforcement due to truckers blatantly ignoring no truck signs. California trucking company is going to pay $208,000 for a fuel spill. Woo, that's expensive. That's the EPA, though. Weak market or not, truck transportation jobs saw a healthy jump in March. Ooh, you're going to want to stick around for this last one. 28,000 packs of illegal cigarettes found in a semi truck during a traffic stop. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Hang around, kids. Smash that like button for me. Let's get after it. Truck driver crashed through a Kroger on purpose. Officials say truck driver crashed through a Kroger on purpose after first entering the store on foot. Well, hey, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. The incident occurred just outside of Memphis in Millington, Tennessee on the evening of April 9th at the Kroger grocery store on Highway 51. 45-year-old Clarence Carter from Nashville first entered the store on foot and created a disturbance. Okay, he's not starting off good. Carter then exited the store, got in his truck, and drove straight through the entrance of the store on purpose. What a jackass. The Millington Fire Department recorded the reports that Carter was attempting to drive away from the scene when police arrived. Officials stopped the truck, removed Carter from the vehicle, and took him into custody. There were employees inside of the store at the time of the incident, but none of them were injured, thank God, as a result of the crash. Carter was taken to a nearby hospital for evaluation. He is now in police custody and facing 2 counts of aggravated assault, vandalism, and resisting arrest. There you go, boys. There you go. Try not to get too crazy at the Kroger. What are we doing? $2 million bond set for a driver who intentionally crashed into the Texas DPS. I mean, is that a thing now? We're just going to start driving trucks into buildings? Oh, a $2 million bond's been set for this feller responsible for intentionally driving into a Texas DPS crash in Barrenham on Friday. The intentional Texas DPS crash occurred around 11 a.m. on Friday, April 12th. The Texas Department of Public Safety in Burnham, Texas. 42-year-old Clenard Parker had been at the office the day prior attempting to attain his CDL, but while he was there, the driver license staff advised Parker that he was not eligible to renew his commercial driver's license. Damn it, boy. The following day, Clenard stole a flatbed tractor trailer and was being pursued by Washington County Sheriff's Office on Highway 290 and 290 East when the stolen 18-wheeler took a hard right turn into the DPS building. Woo, boys. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's going on out here these days. They say, from the details thus far, this was intentional act of violence against innocent citizens and our civil servants that work in this facility. As I stated in the press conference, we will prosecute this coward to the fullest extent of the law, said Senator Louis Kolkhorst. He posted that on Twitter. Wow, 1 person died in the incident. 13 other people were injured. Yeah, this guy needs to go away for a long time. This ain't what we do. If you don't get your way, you don't get to be a big crybaby and kill people. Not a good look, bro, because now you're never going to get your CDL, just stupid. Stupid. Marijuana testing took thousands of truck drivers off the road in 2023, endangering the supply chain, is what they say. We'll see. We'll see. Let me know in the comments. You think you should be able to smoke pot and drive a truck? I don't know. I heard in Minnesota they got these new tests they do that they can swab your saliva and it kind of gives an hour by hour account of when you smoked marijuana. So technically, I guess, if you're, off duty, you could smoke marijuana and then, be legal when you're on duty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know down there what you think. Pro-pot advocacy group Normal says that current federal marijuana testing practices are forcing tens of thousands of truck drivers to leave the industry for good. On April 11th, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws, also known as Normal, released a statement calling for the reform of drug screening practices in truck drivers in order to stop an exodus from the commercial trucking industry. One thing I see with that, though, is that's a state by state thing. It's not legal federally. And when you're crossing state lines, you're doing federal commerce. So I could see that being a legal issue that's going to be tied up in court forever on this. They say 38,000 truck drivers failed marijuana testing last year. Damn, boys. I guess that's why it smells like a freaking Bob Marley concert at the warehouse sometimes. You ever walk down to the shipping office and on the walk back you just smell like, damn, boys. Damn, let's don't even hide it. Let's roll down the windows and smoke the bong right in the driver's seat. I ain't saying what you do. I mean, that's what it smells like. Um, Normal points to the FMCSA data that shows 37,657 CDL holders failed drug screenings for marijuana in 2023, and that a large number of those CDL holders did not return to the trucking industry after that failure. I mean, I could see that. If smoking marijuana is like a have to, then trucking's not for you right now. It's just not. And I'm not judging you. I'm saying legally, like they test for that. So why would you have a job where you need to smoke marijuana and they test for it, and if you get caught, it's like, to me it's like, if marijuana was more important than driving truck, you got to make that choice is what I'm saying. You got to choose which is more important, because they pop you and it doesn't look good. You don't have trouble getting hired. I mean, I ain't telling you what to do or not to do. I ain't that guy, but it seems to me if smoking marijuana is that important, you might need a new career. Just saying. Since 2020, more than 139,000 CDL holders have failed mandatory drug tests for marijuana, according to the group. I'd believe it. Wonder how many people skimmed by on falsifying the test. Additionally, nearly 13,000 truck drivers refused to submit drug screenings in 2023, marking the highest annual refusal level reported by the federal officials. It should be noted that overall positive drug test reports to the FMCSA and Alcohol Clearinghouse were down from 68,000 in 2020 to 61,000 in 2023, but this is part due to the increase in test refusals. Okay. I've always heard if you refuse it, it's the same as failing, but I don't know. Maybe it's different now. Government's outdated pot policies hurting the supply chain is what the group says. I don't know if that's the case. Seems like we got plenty of trucks and people to drive them right now. Like we got an oversupply right now. I don't think it's hurting the supply chain. I don't. I think that's just false. False. Like driver shortage is the biggest crock of crap ever. But they're going to try to work to get it where you can. It says Normal suggests urine testing is an inadequate practice that does not indicate abuse or addiction recently, frequently, or the amount of use or impairment. I agree with that. But as of right now, that's the testing they do. I don't know, unless that saliva test I've read about, and that's not like a thing that's like out yet, I don't believe. That's like something they're working on. Unless you got something like that, the P test is what you got. You got hair follicle, which will probably be even worse. More people would fail that than they would P test. So I don't know. We'll see what comes of that. But I don't think it's hurting supply chain. I don't. There's too many people out here already. Indiana cops step up enforcement due to truckers blatantly ignoring no truck signage. The LaPorte County Sheriff's Office is amping up patrols due to truckers blatantly ignoring detour signs. On April 10th, The LPCSO, located in LaPorte, Indiana, issued a warning to truck community about increased enforcement in Clinton and New Durham townships due to a large number of commercial motor vehicles who are ignoring truck route signage due to construction projects. Police say that the roundabout construction project has forced the closure of US 6, US 420 in South Junction. The closure has forced passenger vehicles and commercial vehicles traffic into county roads in Clinton and New Durham townships. Police say commercial vehicle drivers using restricted roads amid the closures is a growing problem. I wish they would stop with the roundabouts already. Stop. The Westfield, Indiana Police Department is also increasing enforcement in the area for the commercial motor vehicles. Read the posted signage and stay off the county roadways, law enforcement says. Ask drivers to read the county's truck ordinance. Okay, available here. Yeah, I'm not going to go read that. Put signs up. I can't go read an ordinance for every county. You got to put a sign up for me, and you got to put the sign up before I turn. How many roads do you have out here where you turn on it, and a quarter mile down it says no trucks? Well, how about you tell me before I turned on the stupid road? Like I can't know every ordinance for every county. I mean, come on. Get real, Indiana. And fix your roads. How about that? How about instead of worrying about what I'm doing, you worry about what you're doing. Fix a pothole occasionally. Learn how to repair a bridge. It's just saying, Indiana. Get your shit together. California Trucking Company to pay $208,000 for a fuel spill, according to the EPA. Damn it, boy, that's an expensive fuel spill right there. The EPA announced that a trucking company must pay more than $200,000 for violations of the Clean Water Act. Damn it, boy. On April 10th, the EPA said, Transport Redding, California is required to pay a civil penalty of $208,840 as part of the proposed settlement following a fuel spill that occurred in 2022. Oh, it was a tanker truck that spilled, by the way. This ain't like I overfilled my tank at the Petro, this is like I spilled a tanker load of fuel. They rolled over a tanker. Let's see, the EPA on January 21st, 2011, a Shasta Suzuki transport truck was transporting transmix, a mixture of gasoline, diesel fuel, and other petroleum distillates, when it overturned in the downtown Redding area. The spill of transmix flowed into nearby storm drains and ended up in the Calabusa Creek and the Sacramento River. The EPA argued that the amount of transmix spilled following the crash could be harmful, and we need to be paid for that. Okay? I mean, we don't have to read. Fuel can be harmful. We know that, EPA's got to be so, oh, we're doing such a great job. No, you're not, EPA. Stop faking it. Weak market or not, truck transportation jobs saw healthy jump in March. Damn it. Damn it. Truck transportation jobs in March grew by the second largest amount in the 15-month period starting in 2023. That has seen jobs in the sector decline overall. According to the monthly report of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the increase of 5,000 jobs also came with a revision of the February report. Jobs lifted a total of 2,600. Additionally, the revision of January increased by 1,100 for the most recent estimate of that month. With those 3 months of rising numbers, transportation jobs in March were 15,800 more than reported in August of last year, when a loss of 31,600 jobs took down the number to 1.5 million. That big decline fueled largely by the loss of employment created by the shutdown of Yellow Corp. Yeah, and lots of others. Overall, the weakness in the trucking industry means that the March total of 20,600 jobs less than there were in January of 2023. I can't imagine it going up, but it did. I mean, it's amazing. There's no freight anywhere to haul, yet people still coming into the trucking industry. That's what they're doing. Since the start of 2023, the 5,100 jobs added in March was the second highest monthly gain, behind only 8,000 jobs that were added last September. But that gain came right after the big yellow-driven fall in jobs in August. So the 8,000 new jobs then could be viewed as least partly a snapback after the yellow layoffs. Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's still people wanting to get into trucking right now, but man, rough times. 28,000 packs of illegal cigarettes were found in a semi during a traffic stop. Woo! Reminds me of that Chappelle show where they say, "Sir, now that you got all your reparations money, are you going to keep driving truck?" And he goes, "I ain't no truck driver. I bought these cigarettes for me and my family." That's what it reminds me of. The agents discovered almost 28,000 packs of illegal cigarettes during a traffic stop involving a semi truck in Arkansas earlier this month. Hey, don't you worry about what I'm doing. These are for personal use. 28,000 packs of cigarettes. I come into a little money. I said, hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy these cigarettes for that can get me at least through a year. It's funny. Uh, I checked into buying cigarettes across state lines one time. Do you know you're not even supposed to smoke cigarettes that are taxed in another state? I find that to be so stupid because, like, you know, Minnesota cigarettes are like $13 a pack. So when you go to, like, let's say Virginia, and they're $7 a pack. I know guys who buy a couple cartons, but yeah, technically you're supposed to smoke those tax cigarettes in Virginia. I'm like, yeah, it's stupid. The government is so stupid when it comes to tax and stuff. The incident occurred in Loki, Arkansas on Wednesday, April 10th, and involved agents with the Arkansas Tobacco Control and Central Arkansas Drug Task Force. The news release covering the incident was released on Monday, April 15th. Agents stopped the semi truck on Interstate 40 for unknown reasons and conducted a search of the truck. Oh, I bet they know what was in that truck. Oh, they said, "Ooh, he paid that tax. We're gonna get him." Search of the commercial motor vehicle revealed 27,940 packs of untaxed contraband cigarettes, valued at more than $243,000, along with $4,000 in cash. Oh, they confiscated. They confiscated that cash. You ain't allowed to have that much cash on you. What are you doing, driver? That ain't your money. That's the Federal Reserve's money. Get it right. 35-year-old truck driver Emil Bangur from Atlanta was arrested on suspicion of possession of untaxed tobacco. The seizure marks the second largest tobacco control in Arkansas history. Woo, they're making history over there. Here's what they say about it. Untaxed illegal cigarette smuggling has significant financial effects on law-abiding businesses, says Trent Miner of Regulatory Division. Oh, that's a made-up job. He's somebody's cousin. We have more than 5,200 active tobacco permits in Arkansas. These businesses that pay taxes as required and are monitored to ensure compliance with all the rules and regulations. Oh, man. Oh man, they gonna burn that boy up for that. You can't bring untaxed cigarettes into my state. Oh Lord, no, because then I wouldn't be justified in having my job. That's what that guy oughta said, in my opinion. But that's trucker news, everybody. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with me. Think about becoming a subscriber. Join me for a live show. All those fun things. Take care of each other out there, and remember, you know, people are more important than trucking.
Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back. They'll take all your information and you'll be in the network.